Hello and welcome back. I was feeling under the weather this week and still wanted to find some movement. But being a ex-runner, gym girly through and through, finding this slow acceptance is so challenging. And when not feeling your greatest, you kind of are given no choice. So, God bless you. I decided to take my mat outside and bring all of the props with me. My strap, my blocks, my cucumber water, some music, my puppies, and just do whatever felt good. Give myself permission to not push, do not do anything that felt like too much. To give myself permission to feel. And for me, this is one of the hardest things to do, and it doesn't create that beautiful shapes that make us feel like we're actually doing something. That makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. The tightness in my body as I find my way from strength training to mobility can often feel discouraging and frustrating, and like I'm getting nowhere. So I took my sickness, my feeling of not being able to breathe well, my body was tired, and decided to lean in. And it's not perfect, and not everything felt great, but there was a bee, and this bee started in the pool. And somehow she got up on the ledge and she was cleaning herself, and then she fell back in the pool and got back out. And I took time to witness nature, all of the ants crawling on my mat and feeling my body in different movements, slower, some a little more flowy, and stopping and sitting in silence whenever that felt good. Whenever I needed a break, I took it. And I feel like I needed and I need to give myself permission more often to just be. Learning something new can feel overwhelming, and I tend to lose my patience, and then in turn my persistence, and I give up and find myself in the same place 6 months later, a year later, not building myself, not creating the loving conditions for myself. I need to remember that showing up even on the days that I feel not so great, showing up on days that I don't accomplish what I feel I should, to give myself grace and to show up anyway, and to see what magic I can witness, to slow down and notice the gift of slowing down. Because there truly is a gift in slowing down, in dancing to the music for a couple extra moments, and giving the puppies a little extra cuddles. You ever notice how our animals just kind of play in the background of our life and really everything, unless we decide to give them conscious attention. We can miss out on so much of our lives because we're trying to rush and go. And as a perfectionist and someone who feels like I have to do in order to be worthy, in order to feel accomplished, this was a beautiful lesson for me. And I'm sure I will have to get reminded again and again to accept myself exactly where I am, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter outside circumstances, inside circumstances, but can I welcome myself with grace, with love, and weave in the discipline of showing up anyway. The discipline to have patience and persistence regardless. But to have patience and persistence with love, with understanding. It's a balance, like everything in life. And I am far from perfect on the balance. But I do know that I was grateful that even though I did no fancy handstand and no exquisitely beautiful shapes were made here, They were, because showing up in this beautiful day with the sun shining, surrounded by puppy love, some beautiful shapes were made. And some stillness was found. So I am grateful for feeling under the weather, as frustrated as I was at times. It was a beautiful reminder for me. And I will continue my battle with patience and persistence. And I will continue to find grace and acceptance for myself on my journey.